Dunker Field, the Dunk, home of Miller baseball.
Welcome
Today's Hoosier Crossroads
to today's broadcast of IHSAA Baseball on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 27 years in the
And now
business.
to introduce starting lineups first.
We'd like to thank all our great sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church Hidland Anthem, Smith's Jewelers, Green Scene Lawn and Pest,
Batting second, number 6,
Hamilton
second
County
base,
Radio,
Austin Carr.
the Hamilton County Reporter. Well, welcome. I'm Perry Williams. Alongside me, the producer today. We're going to pick up the announcers now for the starting lineups.
Number 12, Cade Fitzpatrick. Batting fifth, at third base, number 10, Mike Stonebreaker. Batting sixth, number 4, the DH, Colin Lytle. Batting seventh, in right field, number 3, Evan Franks. Batting eighth, in left field, number 15, Aiden Ewers. Batting ninth, number 2, in center field, Austin Snyder. And pitching for the Flashes, number 1, Brody Summers. The Flashes are coached by Mr. Greg Shepley. And now introducing the starting lineup for your Noblesville Millers. Leading off in center field, number 11, Cole Barnes. Batting second at shortstop, number 22, Cooper Miles. Batting third and second base, number 13, DJ Owens. Batting fourth at first base, number 1, Matthew Peak. Batting fifth at third base, number 4, Cade Nellis. Batting sixth, the DH, number 7, Brady Walden. Batting seventh in right field, number 6, Zach Gruber. Batting eighth, number 15, the catcher, Ethan Emmel. Batting ninth, in left field, number 18, Lucas Williams. And pitching for the Millers, number 5, Camden Nagel. Miller's head coach is Mr. Justin Keever. And now, would you please stand and remove hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, welcome. I'm Perry Williams, along with my producer tonight, Jim Walford. So we're getting ready for the game here between Franklin Central Flashes and our own Noblesville Millers. Setting up the defense here for the Millers. In left field, number 18, Lucas Williams. In center field, Cole Barnes. In right field, Zach Groover. At first base, Matthew Peak. At second base, DJ Owens. At shortstop, Cooper Miles. And at third base, Caden Ellis. And behind the plate, number 15, Ethan Emmel. And on the mound tonight is Camden Nagel. A little bit about Nagel. Nagel's earned run average is 4.73. He's 1-1 on the season. He's made 3 appearances this season. He's pitched 13.1 innings, given up 13 hits and 12 runs, walked 8, and struck out 14. So and given up 1 homer. So that's the defensive set for the Noblesville Millers. As far as the Flashes and the Millers as common opponents, Franklin Central has played Cathedral. They lost 1-0. The Noblesville Millers played Cathedral, and they beat Cathedral 5-1. Avon, they played Avon, Franklin Central did, and lost 7-1 and lost 5-4. The Millers beat Avon 11-4 and 4-3. And here we go for the first pitch. Corey Jenner is the batter. He's batting .333. First pitch from Nagel. Strike 1. Wasn't sure what the umpire was doing there. There's a little delay on his strike sign, but we'll get it going here. Nagel in the stretch, second pitch low and inside. 1-1. Nagel goes from a stretch, as most of the Miller pitchers do. The pitch swung on right back up the middle to bounce off of Nagel's ankle. He looks all right. Cooper Miles fields the ball and throws over to Matthew Peak for the first out for the Millers. The next batter for Franklin Central is Austin Carr. He's the second base. Nagel once again from the stretch, pitch, strike 1 on Carr. Nagel again, the pitch, swung on, foul ball, out of play. So 0-2 on the batter, Austin Carr. Carr's has been at 22 at bats. Base hit in there. The outreached hands of DJ Owens. He couldn't quite get to it, so a base hit. And that's actually Mr. Carr's base hit. He's only batting .091. So.
Next batter for Franklin Central, number 20, Jared Gillespie.
Gillespie, the next batter, Jared Gillespie. He's playing first base. Gillespie's batting .429. He's only struck out 1 time in 28 at bats, so pretty tough to get a strikeout here. First pitch is 1-0. He's batting from the left side of the plate. Carr on first base. Gets away from Emmel. Carr hustles down to second base. Gillespie has 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. And we got 1 out. We're in the top of the first inning. This is a Hoosier Crossroad Conference battle here. Franklin Central, the new team in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. Pitch, Nagel, ground ball to shortstop Miles. Over to first to Pete. He's out for out number 2. Carr stays at second base there. The next batter is the catcher, number 12, Cade Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick comes in the game here batting .206. .34 at bats and has 5 strikeouts. First pitch for a strike. 0-1, 2 outs. Flashes have Austin Carr on second base. He got a base hit in his first at bat here tonight. The pitch outside. Ethan Emmel jumped out there to block that up. So 1-1 on the count. Nagel takes a look. Time called by Fitzpatrick. He felt like he was in that batter's box a little long, so he steps back in. Nagel getting the sign. Umpire gives him a okay to pitch the ball. He steps back off. Fitzpatrick steps out, gets set again. Nagel gets his sign. Carr's on second base. No one's holding him on. Pitch swung on. Ground ball. It's going to go foul down the first base line. 0-2 on the batter. Fitzpatrick. Cade Fitzpatrick. He's the catcher. Pretty good sized young man here is Fitzpatrick. Nagel taking his time on the mound. Steps on the rubber. Fitzpatrick in the ball low. Good block by Ethan Emmel there. 2-2 on the batter. Fitzpatrick steps in the batter's box. Nagel gets the sign. He looks back to Carr. DJ Owens bluffs him back. Ball high. Full count. So full count now on Cade Fitzpatrick. Nagel gets his sign from Emmel. Looks back at second. No one holding him on. Pitch swung on. Ground ball. Hit to Miles. Over to first for the third out. So no runs on one hit and one man left on base. And we'll go to the bottom of the first inning. I want to thank one of our sponsors celebrating over 27 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provide you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391. Well, if you're just joining us, top of the first inning, Carr got a base hit, and he was left stranded on second base. Rest of the outs basically was hit to Cooper Miles, the Miller shortstop, and for all 3 outs. So here we get started here in the ball game. Pitching for pitching for is Brody Summer, and behind the plate is Cade Fitzpatrick. We're waiting for Fitzpatrick because he just batted, so he's coming out now. Let's check out a little bit of what Mr. Summers so far. It's pitched 9.2 innings so far. His ERA is 2.17. He's given up 11 hits, struck out 8, and walked 3. So Mr. Summers doesn't really walk too many batters. Let's see what he does here today. Brody Summer trying to get his last few warm-ups here. I want to welcome you. It's a beautiful night here at the dunk here at Don Dunker Field on the campus of Hazeldale Elementary. Beautiful night. Field's looking good here, and finally got a couple good nights of sunshine and warm weather. We haven't had much of that so far. But as you know, we're in Indiana, so it's going to change, and the change is supposed to happen tonight. Rain is supposed to move in. So that's why this game is being played on Wednesday night instead of Thursday night, because weather coming in. The first batter for the Millers is number 11, the center fielder, Cole Barnes. Cole bats from the left side of the plate here. Pitcher's Brody Summer for the Franklin Central Flashes. He's trying to check the mound out here. He's getting ready from the stretch also. The pitch to Barnes, way outside. Ball 1. 1-0 on Cole Barnes. Pretty well playing him straight up here for the lefty. Pretty good gap between right and center, so we'll keep that in mind. Second pitch is a ball also, so it's 2-0. So the stat I give earlier about Mr. Summer has only walked 3 batters so far this season. There's a pitch for a strike. Hit that inside corner here. So 2-1. We're in the first inning, the bottom of the first inning. The Millers are come to plate in a big Hoosier Crossroad Conference battle. Pitch outside, 3-1. The Millers set 4-0 in the conference right now. They took 2 from Avon and 2 from Fishers this past weekend, so they're 4-0. 7-6 on the season. Pitch again, high and outside. So Cole Barnes draws the first walk and first base runner for the Millers. Up next is the shortstop, Cooper Miles, number 22. He's been pretty busy tonight. He got all 3 of the plays in the first inning were hit to him, ground balls, and throw it over to Matthew Meek. So, all right, Cooper Miles batting from right side. Summers looks over to first. Ball, he called it a strike. I guess he went. I wasn't really sure there. Looks a little low, but the umpire says, yeah, you did go around. So 0-1 on the batter. Cole Barnes getting a pretty good lead over there at first base. Summer taking a look at, see if he's off too far. He comes home. Slug on, fly ball into center field. Austin Snyder underneath it, makes the catch. And Cole Barnes is still left at first base. So that's 1 out. The next batter is DJ Owens. He's a second baseman. Number 13. He's batting .317. He's having a pretty good season. Once again, he bats from the left side for the Millers. So the Millers, the first 2 out of 3 batters are from the left side. Summer takes a look over to first. Takes another look. Comes home. It's a ball outside for DJ Owens. Wind blowing out there a little bit. Flags kind of ball 2. All American flags standing pretty tall out there in the outfield. Summers sets in a stretch. Barnes takes a look. Pitch. Ball. 3-0 on Mr. Owens. Next batter for the Millers will be the cleanup hitter, the first baseman, number 1, Matthew Peak. The look, the pitch to Barnes. It's in there for a strike, outside corner there. 3-1. It had to be an awful good pitch, and I'm sure they were taken all the way this early in the ball game. It's one, we're in the first inning, so Barnes got a good lead over there at first. Ball 4, so runners on first and second now. You got Barnes on first, DJ Owens on second. They got 1 out. Like I said, Matthew Peak comes to the plate. Matthew on the season so far is batting .216. But, the Millers only played, 13 games, so it's pretty early in the season, and still it's a work in progress on these hitters. So the Millers got runners on first and second. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Brody Summers pitching for Franklin Central. First pitch for a ball to Matthew Peak. Second pitch inside corner, strike, 1-1. We got 1 out here. On Matthew Peak. Both Owens and Barnes got pretty good leads out there. Swing and a miss in that outside corner. Matthew Peak's 1-2. So 1-2 on Matthew Peak here. Runners on first and second for the Millers. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch swung on, fly ball. Down the line, the right field line. Second baseman Austin Carr gets under it, makes the catch for the second out. So Matthew Peak goes out on a fly ball to the second baseman. And that gives his Millers 2 outs.
Now batting for the Millers, number 4, Caden Ellis.
Caden Ellis is the next batter for the Millers. He's batting .270. Caden had a really nice game last night. The Millers came out victorious against Newcastle, a team that come in here 7-2, and the Millers beat them 12-2. Base hit through the shortstop. Looks like a score. Play at the plate. No play. Pitcher kind of dropped the ball. So the Millers are on the board as Cole Barnes scores. So the Millers got runners on first and second base. Owens down at second, and Nettles is at first, and he gets the Miller hit here.
Next up for the Millers, number 7, Brady Walden.
Next up is Brady Walden. He's got the hottest bat of the Millers. He's a DH. He's hitting .440 for the season is Brady Walden. Summer takes a look, comes to the plate. Swung on, missed. Got him on a high inside fastball there. 0-1, 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the first inning, and Millers are up 1-0 on a base hit by Nettles. A ball, so that'll even it up, 1-1. The Millers got 2 runners out there on base right now on first and second base. Brady Walden in the box. The pitch. It's low. Pitch is low, 2-1 for Brady Walden. Walden again had a good night. Of course, when you're batting 440, pretty well have a good night every night. Hit right up the middle. Base hit. Millers are going to score 1. Throw to the plate. Cut off by the first baseman, Gillespie. So the Millers score another run and are up 2-0 here with 2 outs. The next batter, Zach Groover. Zach Groover hit a triple last night. He bats from the left side of the plate here. Zach Groover. Runner still on first and second. First pitch inside for a strike. That inside corner. 0-1 on Zach Groover. Both runners getting a pretty good lead on the base. No one's really holding them on. Strike 2, 0-2. This time on the outside corner. So 0-2 on Zach Groover. We got 2 outs. Millers have got 2 runs in and 2 on base. A pitch swung on, bouncing ball, fielded by the shortstop. He's out at first, Zach Groover. It was a close one. All right, we'll take a minute here and check out our 60 seconds for our sponsors.
In the bottom of the first.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville in Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, welcome to the Dunk here in Noblesville, Indiana, on the campus of Hazeldale Elementary. The Millers, after one, have taken a 2-0 lead over Franklin Central Flashes. On the mound is Camden Nagel. Nagel pitched the last inning through 15 pitches. Gave up no runs, no strikeouts. Basically, the game was between Nagel throwing the pitches and Cooper Miles at shortstop and Matthew Peak at first, getting all 3 outs there in the first inning. So a good inning for Nagel, the junior, only throwing 15 pitches that first inning.
Leading off the top of the second for Franklin Central, number 10, Mike Stonebreaker.
Mike Stonebreaker is the batter for Franklin Central. He's the third baseman for him. First pitch for a strike. We're in the top of the second inning here. Millers are up 2-0. Fly ball. Once again, Cooper Miles makes out on a fly ball there by Stonebaker. next batter for
Number 4, Colin Lytle.
Colin Lytle, the next batter for Franklin Central. He bats .350. He's the DH. Ball inside, thrown by Nagel. Ball 1. Pitch swung on, evens it up 1-1 here. For Mr. Lytle, he's a ground ball, fly ball into left field, base hit. Lucas Williams throws the ball in for a stand-up double for Colin Lytle. So Lytle at the DH is on second base here. First batter for Franklin Central right off the bat. Next batter, number
3, Evan Franks.
Evan Franks, the next batter. He's for the season, he's batting .269. He hits from the right side of the plate here. Nagel gets into the stretch, looks back to second, no one holding him on. First pitch, a strike. 0-1, right on that outside corner. Nice pitch by Nagel. Nagel in his stretch again, looks a second, nobody holding him on. Nobody holding Lytle on. Ball outside, great job. Oh, he's got him caught here. Throw down to third. They got him. Ethan Emmel on that heads-up play that Mr. Lytle was kind of asleep out there at second base, and Ethan Emmel threw to second, so Lytle had to move towards third, and Nellis had him down there cold from the throw from DJ Owens. So it's 2 outs now for the Flashes. Nagel, pitch, strike 1. I'm sorry, strike 2. I apologize. I forgot we still got the same batter here. 1-2. I forgot that thrown out was at second base. So 1-2. We got 2 outs, though. The pitch. A ball, 2-2. No runners on base now for Franklin Central. Lytle opened up the inning with a double, but got caught at third base trying to steal. Ball high and goes back to the screen. MLS for another ball. Full count here, 2 outs. Camden Nagel steps off a little bit thinking about it. This is a big pitch here. He doesn't want to put a base runner on base. The pitch swung on, strike 3. So Nagel gets his first strikeout of the game. And Franklin Central goes down in the top of the second inning with no runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. So let's thank one of our sponsors. One of our new sponsors, Green Scene Lawn and Pest. Based in Noblesville, Indiana, 20 years customized programs to specific needs utilizing the highest advancements in turf, landscape, and pest control science. Call Green Scene today for all your treatment needs and this year's experience the difference of a top-rated company. Call them at 317-343-4222. Want to thank once again Green Scene for being our sponsor, one of our new sponsors here for baseball in Hamilton County. So thanks a lot. Appreciate you being aboard. Back out here again. Mr. Summer is back out on the mound, okay. In the first inning, he threw 23 pitches, okay, and gave up 2 hits and 2 runs. They were both earned, and walked 2 batters, which is, for Mr. Summer, is very unusual, because the 9 innings he pitched so far this season, he's only walked 3 batters total. Ethan Emmel, the catcher, is the batter for the Millers here in the bottom of the second inning. Emmel coming in batting 2-2-2. He had a great series against Fishers. First game he got a home run and a double. So Ethan Emmel, the catcher for the Millers, number 15, is the first batter. First pitch is a ball. For Mr. Emmel. Ball outside, 2-0. On the batter. Pitch inside and low, so Emmel's sitting there at the plate, getting back in the box with a 3-0 count. So this early in the game, I would say he's probably taken all the way. Pitch high, walks him. He's hustling down to first base. Hustles down there and stops right there. There'll be a courtesy runner for Emmel because he's the catcher. So we got a pitch runner coming in here for the Millers. And that'll be number 20, Jackson Hancock, will be the courtesy runner for Mr. Emmel. Now batting the ninth batter for the Millers, the left fielder, number 18, Lucas Williams. He's batting .211. He had a good night last night, got a couple of hits. So let's see if he can continue to keep that game hitting streak going. First pitch for a strike. Hancock got a pretty good lead down there at first base, the courtesy runner, Jackson Hancock. Summers taking a look. He's got a good lead. He committed a little bit too early, and so Mr. Summers stepped off the back of the mound there, Brody Summer, and Hancock had to go back. He's got a pretty good lead over there. Let's see if he goes this time because he was definitely going last time. Pitch. Ball outside, so it's 1-1 here for Lucas Williams. Jackson Hancock on first base. Summer keeping him close over there. The pitch low in the dirt. Williams holds his hand up because it's very hard to see over there at first base to tell Hancock to hold up because it did not get by the catcher. So 2-1 here. We got no outs. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Millers are up 2-0. Summer once again looks over. Good lead. Gets a secondary. 3-1. 3-1 on Lucas Williams. Summers will be hanging tight here. He's not going to go unless it's a walk because you got a 3-1 count. You got to be and no out, so you got to be a little conservative here. Swung on high pitch, a little high, but he swung and it's now full count, 3-2 on Lucas Williams, the left fielder. Gillespie over at first base for Franklin Central, holding Hancock on. Summer takes a look over there. The pitch, outside, ball 4. So the Millers got 2 runners on, first and second base, and they come to the back of the line the back of the batting order, the top of the batting order, as Cole Barnes comes back up. Barnes walked the last time up and actually scored a run. Timeout, pitching coach going out there to talk to his pitcher. The pitching coach, I think, is Coach Devin Anderson out there to little chat with his pitcher. He's thrown 34 pitches so far. Everybody going back to their spots. The Miller runners at first and second base. Hancock on second base. And Lucas Williams on first. Cole Barnes, the batter. Like I said, first time up he walked. He bats on that left side of the plate. Miller's got about every other batter's a left-handed batter. So Summers taking a look. Nobody holding anybody on him first. They're looking bunt here. Got Gillespie coming in here. Checking the signs and everything off their card that everyone carries or has on their wrist. Cole Barnes checking it one more time. He wasn't sure, I guess. Summers, good lead. Both corners are in for looking for a bunt. Squares around a bunt, pitches a strike, so that's 1-1. Franklin Central's playing bunt all the way. Of course, this is a good time to bunt here with runners on first and second, no outs. So, and a left-handed batter, it's very, very quick in Cole Barnes. So let's see what Mr. Barnes does this pitch. Doesn't show. Strike. Got an outside corner there. So 1-2. Gillespie backs up. They're not looking bunt here, but they're certainly not holding on Williams at first base. Cole Barnes gets set in the box. Summers looking to second. Throws a pitch. It's outside. 2-2 on Cole Barnes. Beautiful evening here at the Dunk. Of course, I don't have my weather forecast like Brad always gives. So, but I can tell you it's a beautiful day in Noblesville, Indiana. Swung on, ground ball to third baseman. Hard hit ball down there. Official scorekeepers making the decision here. I think it's probably going to be a hit, but so the Millers got bases loaded and come to the plate is Cooper Miles. They scored in an error, so it's an error on the third baseman, Stonebreaker, number 10. So that loads the bases up here for the Millers here. Good leads all the way around. No outs. Oh, hit him. Cooper Miles didn't hit him? Oh, okay. He jumped over the ball there. Miller score on a pass ball. So Hancock comes in to score. Millers are up 3-0. That puts runners on second and third. First pitch is a ball. I thought it was going to hit Mr. Miles, but he kind of jumped over it a little bit, and it did not hit him, which allowed us to get a run, so which it would have anyways because bases were loaded. So Summers taking a look. No one holding on either runners. Pitch to Miles. Ball 2-0 on Cooper Miles. Miles, the first time out, flew out to the center fielder. Pitch is high, 3-0 here. Do have a spot down there at any action down there in the bullpen. No action at all, Franklin Central in their bullpen. So they're going to ride this out with Mr. Summer here. The pitch, it's a strike, 3-1. Pretty sure he'd be taken all the way there because, you know, with a 3-0 count. Sure enough, he put it down, pitched down around the knees to Cooper Miles. Miller's up 3-0. Swung on. That could be trouble. That could be out of here. That's out of here. That's a home run by Cooper Miles. And the Millers score 1, 2, 3 more runs. That sounded off the bat. That sounded home run all the way, and it certainly was for Cooper Miles. So home run for Cooper Miles for the Millers. And that puts the Millers up 6-0 here, and we're in the bottom of the second inning. Quite a shot there over that left field fence for the Millers. The sound off that bat all the way, it looks like it was going to be out of there. So now up is DJ Owens, the batter for the Millers. Still no outs here. We're in the bottom of the second inning, so the Millers kind of flexing their muscle a little bit. But they really only have 3 hits, but the walks have definitely hurt Mr. Summer. Well, now Owens is 3 straight balls here on Miles. Ball outside. He's not anywhere close around that plate. Starting to see a little bit of action down there in the bullpen. That's the 5th batter that Brody Summer has walked this ball game. I guess they're going to pull it. No, he's going out and talk to him to give the opportunity to. He's coming in. Wow. I thought sure that he'd call timeout here and let him get a little more throws, but they're not blinking an eye. They're going. They're making a change. So Brody Summer ends the evening here, only pitching 1 inning, but throwing 46 pitches, giving up 3 hits and 6 runs, and 5 walks. So he's done for this evening, and now pitching. I can't catch that number. I'll get it here in just a second. 8. Bryce Durham is coming in to pitch for Franklin Central. Let's see if we can find out a little bit of information on Mr. Durham. Miller's got to open up a big lead here in this ball game with 5 walks and 3 hits of 3 timely hits and a great home run by Cade Nettles. So we'll see what's going on here. He's taking a warm up. Jimmy, you want to take a 30-second commercial here while the pitcher warms up, if we could, please. And thank you.
help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Well, we're back here, and the Millers are up 6-0. Franklin Central made a pitching change here while we took that break, and Matthew Peak is now the batter. He's got 1-0. The pitcher is Bryce Durham. He's a senior. I apologize. I don't see anywhere of any of the stats that I have that he's pitched in innings. Fly ball into left field there. Viewers underneath it makes a catch for the first out here. So Bryce Durham gets his first batter he faced to fly out to left field. Next,
for the Millers, number 4, Caden Ellis.
Caden Ellis comes up for the Millers. Ellis got a base hit in that first inning and drove in a run. Pitch for a strike. 0-1 here on Ellis. Franklin Central made a pitching change here in the second inning. Bryce Durham is pitching fly ball. Looks like down the left field line. It's out of play. Aiden Ewers goes after it, but no avail because it was over the fence, out of play. So 0-2 on Mr. Nettles. We got one out here. Millers are leading 6-0. We're in the second inning. Pitch over to first, not in time. Owens got back in plenty of time there. Gillespie over there holding him on. Ball 1-2 here. Beautiful night here at the dunk. Great temperatures. People are in shorts tonight. Man, pitch swung on, fouled off. Out of play along the first base line. Still 1-2. Mr. Nettles. Like I said last time, he had a base hit. The pitch outside, 2-2 here. Over at first base, DJ Owens. Owens reached on a walk. Pitch for a strike 3, looking. Down goes Mr. Nettles. Next batter, Brady Walden. He got a base hit. In fact,
Next up for the Millers, number 7, Brady Walden.
it was a nice base hit. into left field. Walden gets back in the box here. The pitch. Ball low and outside by Bryce Durham. Bryce came in here with no outs base. No. Hit down the line. Left field line is foul. He turned on that. Most definitely turned on that pitch, Mr. Walden. Bryce Durham's now pitching for ball high. 2-1. Just a slight breeze blowing out there now. Durham looks, swing and a miss by Brady Walden on an outside chest high pitch here. 2-2, 2 outs. Miller's up 6-0. Pitch struck him out. So Bryce Durham come in here and did a fine job. Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Before that, it was 37A, and before that, it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, we're back now here at the dunk. Camden Nagel's still on the mound for the Millers. Still warming up for a few pitches here. This is Millers. He's got now a 6-0 lead. Over the Franklin Central Flashes. Ewers is up. Aiden Ewers, the left fielder for. He's batting .417. He's a pretty good hitter for Franklin Central. He got a couple hits last night in the game against Columbus North. Pitch swung on, foul ball back to the screen. Yeah, he's a sophomore. He was 2 for 4 last night with a double and 3 RBIs. So he had a good night against Columbus North. The pitch swung on. He kind of, yeah, that breaking ball it kind of got him off guard a little bit there. Two strikes for Mr. Ewers. Ball in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there by Ethan Immel. Ethan Immel, a very good catcher for the Millers. The junior. Camden Nagel, another junior on the mound for the Millers. The pitch. Oh, hit him. I think it hit him right on the hand there. So, Coach Keever comes out here to talk to the umpire. I'm sure the question is about the pitch hitting him on the hand. And so, conversation going on there at home plate. Mr. Keever takes it satisfied, I guess. Not much to argue there, but Austin Snyder is the batter. He's the ninth batter for Franklin Central, and they have a runner on first base here. So they got a little bit of a rally here. Throw over to first, not in time. By Nagel over to Matthew Peak. Nagel with the pitch, swung on foul ball. Nagel stepping off the mound here, kind of looking a little bit, getting his composure back together here. Has a runner on first base. Aiden Ewer he hit, and the pitch swung on. Foul, 0-2. Back to the screen again. So 0-2 on the batter, Austin Snyder. This is the first time around that we're going in the third inning here, and this is the ninth batter. So everybody's seeing Mr. Nagel for the first time here still. Pitch, he's going. He's in the dirt. Nice stop by Emmel, but there was no throw at second base. So runner on second base for Franklin Central. Austin Snyder with a 1-2 count. There's no outs, but the Millers are up 6-0. Big part of that was a home run last inning, a 3-1 homer by Cooper Miles. So kind of set the tone here for this ball game. Brody Summers started for Franklin Central and had a hard time finding a plate, so he's been replaced. Ball still low. Nagel 2-2 here. Two and two. Came to Nagel on the mound for the Millers. The pitch from Nagel. Strike three looking. Austin Snyder goes down looking on 3 strikes.
Now batting for Franklin Central, number 11, Corey Janer.
Janer, the top of the order here. Janer last time grounded out. Nagel turns around, throws the second, not in time. Cooper Miles put the tag on him, but it was right underneath his arm, so it was a little late there, but nice move by Nagel off the mound there to try to catch Mr. Ewer at second base here. Still looking. First pitch, a ball. 1-0. We got one out, though, on a strikeout of Austin Snyder. Ewers on second base for Aiden Ewers. Nagel looking back. Nobody holding him on. Pitch coming to the mound. Fly ball. Oh, my goodness. They talked and let it drop between them. What a huge error by the Millers out there. Both DJ Owens and Zach Groover both were there, and they let it drop between them. I'm sure that's not a happy dugout with Coach Justin Kiefer. That was a pretty simple out there. Now, it kind of puts them Franklin Central now with only one out, and you got runners on second and third base and Austin Carr. So that was a big error on the Millers. Communication. And the batter up here is Austin Carr, who got a base hit last time right up the middle. So right up the middle is going to score 2 runs if he does it this time too. Ground ball to third. Owens looks, throws to first for the second out, throws to Matthew Peak. So Nettles did a good job there making that out. I apologize. That was Nellis with the play from third base. So we got 2 out here. Helps a little bit. Gillespie, he grounded out to shortstop his first time up. The pitch swung on, foul ball down that first baseline. 0-1 on Gillespie. Two outs here. Miller's leading 6-0. Nagel gets a sign. The pitch. Strike. 0-2 on Gillespie. Got 2 outs here. Gillespie stepped out. He's back in the box now. Nagel gets his sign. The pitch swung on. Immel throws to first for the final out. So that's no runs. 1 hit and 2 left on base. Here we go. Our sponsor, let's thank one of our sponsors, Logan Street Signs. They're celebrating over 27 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200. That's LoganStreetSigns.com for the website. Back out on the mound after coming in the middle of second inning is Bryce Brown, Drum. Correct that on there was 1 error, so that hit was an error. So warm up, taking the last few warm ups here before we get started in this third inning. The Millers coming to bat. Actually, Durham, when he came in with no outs, did a pretty good job on the mound there and getting the Millers out with not giving up any more runs. So Bryce Durham on the mound here for struck out 2 the last inning here. Zach Groover, the batter for the Millers. Groover grounded out to shortstop. A hit. Catch by the left fielder out there. Ewer for the first out for the Millers. One pitch, one out. So that was a quick one,
Now
Jim.
batting for the Millers, number 15, Ethan Himmel.
Ethan Immel, the catcher, is the batter for the Millers. Immel walked the last time he was at bat. First pitch for a ball for Mr. Immel. In that last inning, the struggles of Mr. Summer walked 3 batters that inning. Pitch for a strike inside corner. 1-1. Pitch, strike. 1-2. Bryce Durham's come in here and pitched pretty good. Ball high and inside, 2-2. On Ethan Immel, the catcher. Strike 3, got him on that inside corner for the second out. Williams, the batter for the Millers here with 2 outs.
Next up for the Millers, number 18, Lucas Williams.
He also walked his last time up. Pitch high and inside. Ball 1 on Lucas Williams. Pitch swung on. 1-1 here. Bryce Durham's come in, has done a pretty stellar job here with 3 strikeouts. Pitch swung on. Looks like probably a base hit. It's on one bounce. The left fielder out there, Ewers, gets the ball, gets it back in quickly. So Lucas Williams reaches first base with a base hit. So the Millers get a hit here this inning.
Next Miller batter, number 11, Cole Barnes.
Cole Barnes, the batter. He's the leadoff hitter for the Millers. Walked in the first inning and reached on an error. Has scored both times that he's been on base. So good lead over there by Williams. Durham, first pitch for a strike to Cole Barnes. Summers, 5 walks and that 1 home run's been a big difference in this ball game with 3-run homer. So that's why the Millers are up 6-0. Got 2 outs here. Millers have a runner on the first base and Lucas Williams. To the plate is Cole Barnes. Strike, throw down to second, not in time. Nice steal by Lucas Williams. Pitch, swung on, foul ball. Cole Barnes staying alive here, 0-2. Lucas Williams on second base for the Millers. We got 2 outs. The pitch, strike 3, looking for Cole Barnes. So the Millers got 1 hit on no runs and 1 man left on base.
Millers score no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
We're at the dunk. Beautiful night here on the campus of Hazeldale Elementary at Don Ducker Field. Camden Nagel taking up his last few warm-ups here and getting ready to throw his first pitch here in the fourth inning. Millers are up 6-0.
Leading off the top of the fourth for Franklin Central, number 12, Cade Fitzpatrick.
Cade Fitzpatrick is the batter for Franklin Central. The first time he grounded out to the shortstop, Cooper Miles, in the first inning. First pitch for a strike. Cooper Miles tonight is throwing 43 pitches, giving up 2 hits, no runs, and 3 strikeouts. Pitch for a strike. Strike 2. 0-2 on the batter. Fitzpatrick. Like I said, he grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat in the first inning. Ball gets past Ethan Emmel, but nobody on the base, so count goes to 1-2. All right, Nagel with the sign, the pitch outside, evens it up 2-2. Nagel had 0-2 on the batter Fitzpatrick, and now has come back and throwing 2 straight balls. No outs here in the first inning. Full count. 3-2. He's throwing 3 straight balls after throwing 2 straight strikes. He's stepped off the mound there. The pitch swung on. Looks like it's going to be out of play there. So still 3-2 on the batter. Fitzpatrick. Everybody was charging over there. Matthew Peak and Nimmel, and even the pitcher Nagel was heading that way. So, but there was no play. So Nagel back on the mound here, getting his sign from Nimmel. Fitzpatrick, the batter. Pitch outside, ball 4. So Camden Nagel walks the first batter here of the 4th inning. Michael.
First base for the Flashes, number 9, Christian Pritchett. Next up for the Flashes, number 10, Michael Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker is the batter for for Franklin Central here. Stoneberger flew out to second base. Ball inside here. Nagel's throwing 5 straight balls. He's having a hard time finding a plate here. So 1-0 here. The pitch. He's going. Base hit. Throw to third here. Not in time. All over. Cooper Miles thought he'd go to first, try to catch him off guard, and overthrew it. Runner goes to third, all the way from first to third. And also Franklin Central scores a run. So what a wild play. Error. I'm sure there's only one error there. And that brings Coach Keever out of the dugout, and I'm sure he's going to talk to the entire group and not just the pitcher, because so far it's a group effort here of playing defense. So Miller's had some miscues here. Fly balls dropping in the middle of 2 players, and then Cooper Miles thinking he could possibly catch the runner on first base, Stonebecker, off guard, and actually overthrew it. Peak missed the ball, and that runner went from first to third, and Fitzpatrick scored. So they're now on the board there. Colin Lytle, the batter for them, for Franklin Central. On his first time up, he got a double. So, and he's another base hit to another error on second base, DJ Owens, and another run scores for Franklin Central, and then he got a runner on first base with an error, and Mr. Lytle, and the Millers now have 3 errors, 2 in this inning. So can't be happy at all about this type of play here. Lytle's on first. Franks is the batter. He struck out the first time. First pitch is strike. Lytle hustles down to second base. So now they have a runner on second base with Franks at the plate. So another one of possible scoring. Score 6-2. They've scored 2 runs this inning. Nagel looking to second. Pitch thrown. It's high. 1-1 on the batter. No outs here. And we're in the top of the 4th inning. The Millers have 3 errors here tonight. Very unusual for the Millers to have that many errors in a ball game. Pitch low and outside, so 2-1 on the batter. Franks. Millers still have no one warming up in the bullpen here. Mr. Nagel's thrown about 53 pitches. Ball low and outside. 3-1 on Franks. Lytle sitting on second base for Franklin Central. And we have no outs. Nagel looking back to second, brings it home, pitch, strike right down the middle there, full count. kind of hard to tell what the umpire is doing here. He's a little slow on the strike. I mean, he's done it the whole game, but it kind of catches you off guard a little bit. I thought that was a strike because it was right down the middle, and nobody did anything. Fly ball in the left field. Williams back in the warning track, makes a catch, gets it in quickly to Cooper Miles. No runner. So runners stay on second baseman. Lytle is still on second, and that's one out. So that helps Camden Nagel a little bit here. Aiden Ewers is the batter. Ewers was hit by a pitch last time on the hand in the last inning. Pitch swung on. Fastball right in the inside corner there, and had Mr. Ewers tied up there. Nowhere to go. Lytle still on second base. Nagel looks. Fly ball. Center field. Cole Barnes makes a catch. Throws it to second base, but not in time. So 2 outs, so a little bit better here. 2 outs here, and the batter will be the ninth batter, Austin Snyder. And Austin Snyder in the third inning was up and caught looking on a third strike. So probably Mr. Nagel would take that right here in a heartbeat. First pitch for a strike inside. Nagel from his stretch now gets his sign from Ethan Emmel. The batter, Austin Snyder, he already has 1 strike on him. The pitch, low and outside. Good job by Ethan Emmel to block that ball and not let it get past him and keeps Lytle at second base down there. 1-1 on the batter here. We got 2 outs. We're in the top of the 4th inning and scored 2 runs here this inning. 1-2 errors. Got him. Yeah, I thought he got him right on the head there. And that's the second time Mr. Lytle's been picked off at second at base. So does he hit him right on the head right when he went to step? Let's thank another one of our sponsors here. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out at noblesvilletrophies.com. Back on the mound again is Bryson Durham. And we'll also be broadcasting on Saturday from Carmel as the Millers travel over to Carmel to face the Greyhounds. And so we'll be over there. And then a week from this Saturday, we'll be doing the Westfield game right here. So busy schedule for Hamilton County TV. As you, this is our, third game this week? Second game? Third game. If you any rugby fans out there, we are scheduled to do a broadcast tomorrow night, but the weather does not, even for rugby, does not look very good. There's supposed to be possible chance of thunderstorms. So here we go. The Millers here in the bottom of the 4th. Cooper Miles leading off for the Millers. Cooper Miles had that big 3-run homer in his last at bat to put the Millers 3, 4, 5, and 6 run. First pitch, a ball. Bryce Durham's come in and thrown 26 pitches in 2 innings and struck out 4 and only given up 1 hit. So he's come in and shut the door. Miles' second pitch is a strike. One thing about Bryce Durham, he has not walked anybody either. So, and Miller's got 4 strikeouts since Durham's been in. So, ball low, 2-1. It's a little cloudy out here. Oh, base hit right up the middle for Cooper Miles to center field. So the Millers have Cooper Miles on first base as Austin Snyder gets the ball back in the infield pretty quick and holds him up at first. DJ Owens here batting .317. Last time Owens was up, he walked. He's actually walked both times he's been at the plate for DJ Owens. The pitch, first strike, first pitch, first strike. On the outside corner for the lefty, DJ Owens. Throw over to first, almost threw away there. Almost got over the head of Jarrett Gillespie. He jumped up and got that. Definitely worried about Cooper Miles over there at first base. It's Mr. Durham. So the pitch swung on, fouled back behind the screen here. 0-2. No outs. Cooper Miles on first base. On a nice single right up the middle. Another base hit for the Millers in the right field. Miles holds up. No, he's going to go. Nobody's covering third. So 2 base hits in a row here for the Millers. Matt Peak is the batter for the Millers. The official scorebook scores it a hit and an error on the throw. The scoreboard has it an error, so. First pitch ball to Matthew Peak. Miller's got runners on second and third base. Pitch swung on, foul ball, 1-1. Millers definitely need to get those 2 runs back here that they, on the 2 errors last inning, gave up. Pitch low. Nice stop there by Mr. Fitzpatrick because it looked like it might have got away from him. It's 2-1 here. Matthew Peak, the batter for the Millers. He's flying out to second base and to left field. Pitch is low. Ball 3. 3-1 here. Three and one on the batter. Matthew Peak, runners on second, third. Swung on. Full count. Matthew Peak here. Nice pitch there by Durham. Pitch swung on, fly ball. In the right fielder, second baseman gets it. Throw to the plate. No one goes anywhere. So that's one out as Matthew Peak flies out to the second baseman. Wasn't really sure, right? He was at the edge of the grass there who was going to catch that ball. Coach Keever back out at questioning the umpire. Not sure what the question is here, but he seems satisfied and goes back to the dugout. Nellis on the batter for the Millers. Fly ball out of play on the left side here. Cade got caught looking at a third strike last time up. His first bat, he got a base hit down the third base line. So Miller's got runners on first and second. Ball outside, good stop there by Fitzpatrick. Owen's getting a huge, well, of course, the infield's in to stop the run, so DJ Owens down there at second base is getting a huge lead. Oh, off the leg of the throw to first. Nice play off the leg of the pitcher there. I'm not sure how he is. He's going to walk it off, but a great play by the third baseman, Stonebreaker. Pain for the Durham on the mound. He got hit pretty hard there and on his right leg. So let's see how he does. The coach is out checking on his pitcher. See if this will affect him any. Miller still have runners on second and third, but now they have two out. And Bryce is going to throw a couple pitches here to see how it feels. Hitting pretty good now. Coach said, you're all right. He lets him throw one pitch. You're all right. Just keep throwing. We'll get him out. We just showed you right there. We could bounce them off your leg and still make the play. Brady Walden, the next batter for the Millers. He's a DH. Walden got a base hit right up the middle the first time, and then the last time he struck out. And the last time he struck out, this same pitcher, Bryce Durham, was on the mound. The pitch for a strike, 1. 0-1 here. Miller's got runners on second and third base here. They had second and third base and no outs. Now they got second and third base and 2 outs. Foul back to the screen. 0-2 on the batter, Brady Walden. Pitch high. 1-2. Got 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Millers are up 6-2. The pitch to Walden. The hit to the left field. It may be in there. It is. Bounces off the wall. Millers will score 2. Walden will go to second base. So the Millers are up 8-2 now on a 2-run double by Brady Walden. Next batter is Zach Groover. Zach lined out to left field and grounded out to shortstop in his first time back. So Zach Groover's the batter. Millers are now up 8-2, 2 outs. Brady Walden is on second base. Right now, no one's really holding on Walden. Shortstop goes back to his spot. Pitch outside to Zach Groover. 1-0. Zach Groover, the pitch, swung on, fly ball out of play down the 1-1 on Zach Groover. For pitch, strike, 1-2. Pitch to Groover. Another base hit. Walden should score. Maybe a play at the plate. Nope, cutting it off. So Zach Groover gets his base hit. Miller score another run as Brady Walden comes in to score. Millers are up 8-2. Timeout here as the coach comes out to talk to his pitcher, Bryce Durham. We got 2 outs here. Millers have 4 hits in this inning and scores 9-2. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Going to leave Mr. Durham in, but that ankle is still bothering him a little bit here. He's looking down at it. Groover goes back to first base. And Ethan Emmel's batting for the Millers.
Next Miller batter, number 15, Ethan Emmel.
Emmel got caught looking on a 3rd strike the last time up. The first time up, he was walked. Line drive down towards the Miller dugout, and bounces off down the left field line for a strike. 0-1 on Emmel. Outside, getting away from the catcher, Fitzpatrick, and Zach Groover goes down to second base on a pass ball. So the Millers got a runner in scoring position here on second base. The pitch inside, 2-1. Little chin music there. Durham, after it got hit, is in that right above his ankle there, is not quite been the same on the mound. Ball in the dirt, 3-1. Next batter for the Millers is Lucas Williams. Williams has had a walk and a base hit in at bat so far. Throwing down a second. Groover's back in plenty of time. All right. The pitch. Ball 4. So Ethan Emmel gets the walk. Millers, I'm sure, is going to have a courtesy runner here. Courtesy runner Jackson Hancock, I believe, is going down to run. Yes, Ethan Emmel
Next up for the Millers, number 18.
has to get his equipment on so we can just up a little bit. Luke Williams now has batters on first and second base. Got a base hit last time right up the middle. Be a good time to do that today on this bat. First pitch, ball 1. Durham's having a hard time finding that plate right now. Got Groover in a rundown there. Throwing back and forth. The second baseman tags him out for the 3rd out. So the Millers get. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly. Can I help you? Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A.
Now batting Austin Snyder for the Flashes. Nagel still on the mound. First pitch for a ball. Snyder in his only at bat struck out. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit for Austin Snyder. That brings it back up to the top of the order. Camden Nagel's thrown 62 pitches, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 strikeouts. Janarin's a batter. Pitch from Nagel. First pitch for a strike. Austin Snyder on first base for Franklin Central. So you got a base hit right up the middle. Nagel with the pitch. Swung on, ground ball. Third baseline, foul ball. 0-2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Millers are up 9-2. Against Franklin Central Flashes. Nagel gets a sign. Looks over to first one more time. Swing and a miss for the first strikeout and the first out of inning number 5.
Next up for the Flashes, number 6, Austin Carr.
Austin Carr, the next batter for Franklin Central. Austin Snyder still over there at first base on that base hit. 1 out here. Pitch first strike. Strike 1 on Austin Carr. Nine to 2 our score here. The pitch swung on, foul ball. 0-2. Snyder down at first base. We're in the top of the 5th inning. The pitch, runner going, base hit and run. So Austin Carr gets a base hit. Runners are on first and second.
Now batting for Franklin Central, number 20, Jarrett Gillespie.
Jarrett Gillespie's the batter. He struck out last time up, and first time up, grounded to the shortstop. Nagel looking at his runners. Coming home with a pitch, ball high. Nagel's now thrown 69 pitches for the evening in 4.1 innings. Millers still have no one warming up in the bullpen. Swung on, foul ball, out of play down the left field line. Franklin Central has one out, and there's runners on first and second. Both of them reached on base hits. Nagel getting his sign from Ethan Emmel. 1-1 on the batter. The pitch swung on, ground ball, could be a double play ball. 1, and 2, got it, both of them. Double play got Camden Nagel out of the inning here. And the Millers lead 9-2. Well, let's thank one of our sponsors again. One of our new sponsors that we just picked up here for baseball, and we appreciate them very, very much. Green Scene Lawn and Pest Control. Green Scene Lawn and Pest, based in Noblesville, Indiana, for 20 years, customized programs to specific needs utilizing the highest advancement in turf, landscaping, and pest control science. Call Green Scene today for all their treatments needs. And this year's experience, the difference will make your top-rated yard. 317-343-4222. We got the same picture out there? Yep, we do, Mr. Durham is still on the mound here after taking a shot to the ankle the last inning. The Millers got to him a little bit after he got hit in that ankle, but a great play by the shortstop of Franklin's. No, I'm sorry, the third baseman, Micah Stonebreaker, got that ball bounced off of the leg and still made the play over at first for the out. So here we go. The Millers coming to the plate here. Luke Williams will be the batter for the Millers, as he was at bat when Mr. Groover got in a rundown out there at second base after getting a so here we go. Lucas Williams, the batter. It's had a base hit and a base on ball. Swing, foul back to the screen. 0-1. Franklin Central's got 6 hits. The Millers got 8 so far. The difference has been the walks. Second baseman, ball to the second baseman, play is out. For out number 1, Luke Williams goes down. Austin Carr over to Jarrett Gillespie. 4-3 for you people who are keeping the scorebook. And for everyone else, it's second to first on the ground ball. Top of the batting order here, Cole Barnes for the Millers. Struck out looking the last time, reached on an air in the second and a base on ball. First pitch, a ball. 9-2 here. And we're in the bottom of the fifth inning of the 7-inning game. A beautiful Dunker Field. Base hit off the glove, though. Cole Barnes will be safe at first base. Base hit by Cole Barnes. Hit by Barnes. And he's safe at first base here. Cooper Miles at bat. He's having a big night tonight. He hit last time up, he hit a shot up the middle for a base hit. And in the second inning, he went yard and took it over the left field wall, and we scored 3 runs. First pitch for a strike on Cooper Miles, the shortstop for the Millers. Throw to first, not in time. Cooper Miles in those early innings there had several putouts at the shortstop position. I think 5 to be exact in 2 innings. Throw back over first, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Durham is stepping off the back here, kind of getting his composure back. In the batter's box for the Millers is Cooper Miles. Cole Barnes is on first base. That could be trouble. That's out of here. A home run, a second home run for Cooper Miles. Cooper Miles having a big night tonight. 2 home runs and a single. He's seeing the ball well. So the Millers go up now 11-2 on another home run by Cooper Miles, the second home run of the game. Now batting the second baseman, DJ Owens. Owens, for the night, he's had 2 walks and a base hit. First pitch for a strike. Right around the knees there for time. Ball. 1-1 on the batter. The pitch. Ball low to Owens. Durham's had a tough night here tonight. He's had a couple 3 balls hit back at him pretty hard, and one nailed him on the ankle. But he's pitched a pretty good ball game for after coming in after 1 inning of pitching by Summer and come out there in that second inning and struggled with 4 walks and a home run, which got that big 6-run lead. So Durham is up to 63 pitches at 3.1 innings. The pitch swung on, foul ball, out of play to Owens. Full count here on DJ Owens. Cooper Miles just unloaded the bases here with a 2-run shot, so no one on base. The pitch swung on, out of play for Owens. The pitch from Durham. Swung on, strike 3. So Bryce Durham gets his fifth strikeout of the night here. Only walked one batter so far. He's pitched a very good game here. Matt Peak is the batter. Coach Fitz the third base coach wants to talk to Peak a little bit, and 2 outs here. On Matthew Peak, the cleanup hitter. Ball outside. Durham in the stretch. Brings it home. Pitch for a strike. 1-1. We got 2 outs here. Miller's up 11-2. In a Hoosier Crossroad Conference battle. The Millers setting 4-0 right now. Strike 2 on Peak. They were the Millers would love it, nothing better than to go 5-0, but ball 2, 2-2. So we got 2, 2, and 2 up on the scoreboard there. Millers have got 10 hits. Ball blocked it. So you got a full count here. Millers got 10 hits. Franklin Central's got 6. But the Millers have got 2 home. Of those 10 hits, 2 of them are home runs by Cooper Miles. Swung on, ground ball to the shortstop. Throws over to first for the out. So the Millers go down there, and we're going to take a break for a commercial.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that, it was 37A, and before that, it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, we're back here in the top of the 6th inning. The Millers got a couple more runs there, and they now lead 11-2. Another home run by Cooper Miles. So he's got 2 home runs tonight, having a big night for the Millers, and they're leading new Hoosier Crossroad Conference Franklin Central Flashes 11-2 here. And Camden Nagel is still on the mound here. He's throwing 72 pitches in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts and only 1 base on ball. Pitched a pretty good game so far. Both runs that were scored were unearned runs. First pitch down the line, foul, down that left field line for a foul ball. Fitzpatrick is the batter. Cade Fitzpatrick for the Franklin Central Flashes. The pitch swung on right to Cooper Miles. Shortstop Cooper Miles. He's doing it all today now. I would say he's pretty close. I can't count it up real quick here, but he's pretty close to, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I can do that real quick. 4, 6 plays Cooper Miles has been in. 7 plays Cooper Miles has been involved in this ball game, plus 2 home runs and a single. So pretty good night for Mr. Miles. First pitch is a strike for Michael Stonebreaker. Nettles pitches a ball, 1-1 with one out here. We're at the top of the sixth inning. Miller's leading 11-2. They go with a pitch, swung on. Matthew Peak makes the catch at first base for the out. That's 2 outs now for the Millers. Camden Nagel is throwing very well here in this ball game for the Millers. The next hitter is Colin Lytle. Lytle's got a reached on an air, and then also got a double. So had a pretty good night, but both times he was just completely picked off at second base. So ball outside. He seems to be able to get on the base, but once he gets on the base, he's made a couple running errors there. So game's got 5 errors here tonight. Millers have 3. Franklin Central's had 2. Strike is a pitch here. 1-2 here. Camden Nagel doing a great job on the mound tonight for the Millers. Nagel gets the sign. The pitch, it's low. Bounces into dirt, so it's 2-2 with 2 outs. Great night to be at the ballpark. Nagel in the stretch. The pitch. Swung on, strike 3. And Camden Nagel gets his 5th strikeout of the night. Let's thank one of our sponsors here as we go in the bottom of the 6th inning with the Millers up 11-2. Logan Street Signs, celebrating over 27 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in the last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website, loganstreetsigns.com. I want to let all the fans that are watching or listening tonight, because we're on audio, listening tonight, a full slate of different types of sports at Noblesville. I think we got a soccer. I know we got a lacrosse game. We got a rugby game. We got a softball game, and then a baseball game on Saturday. Hoosier Crossroads battle with Westfield. But also this Saturday at 1 p.m. we will be at Carmel broadcasting the Carmel Noblesville game at 1 p.m. So if you love Noblesville sports, we got plenty there to offer you in both the video and audio next week. I think we got something going on every night next week to try to bring you high school sports from here in Central Indiana. So, all right, here we go as the catcher for Franklin Central throws down to second base, Cade Fitzpatrick, and throws into center field. So Durham is still on the mound. He's still favoring that right ankle. And Caden Nellis will be the batter for the Millers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. See if the Millers can get a run across here and possibly end this game. He has 1 hit, but is Nellis in the 1st inning. And that was a base hit down that third base line. So first pitch for a strike. Ball high, 1-1 for Caden Ellis. Mr. Durham's up to around 70 pitches now. A ball. In fact, he's almost got as many pitches as Camden Nagel, who has pitched the entire ball game. 2-1 on the batter. Ball 3-1. And Cade Nettles. Millers are probably looking for base runners here. Brady Walden, the DH, that's ball 4, so he'll walk down to first base. Hope he's jogging down to first base. Zach Groover comes out, gets the bat because he's the man on deck. And now the batter is Brady Walden. Leading hitter on the Millers. He came in this game batting 440. He's had a double and a single and struck out. So he has not hurt his batting average at all. That's a long fly ball. I don't know. He jumps up. Home run. The player jumps over the fence to get the ball as a home run by Brady Walden. And that's the old ball game. The Millers will be victorious here in another Hoosier Crossroad Conference. But the best thing about it is they are 5-0 in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference here. And their next game will be Friday night down at Franklin Central. So with Perry Williams and Jim Walford, we'll see you Saturday at Carmel as Carmel takes on the Noblesville Millers.